Hello everyone, we are in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are going to have fun walking around the city. It's a little bit cold here, it's February, but we're still going to see what we can see here. So come along for this adventure. It should be fun discovering the hornet's nest of the South. I've arrived in Charlotte. I'm downtown at the Transit Center, and I think I'm at the Charlotte Hornets Stadium here. I think that's what's behind me here. And it's slightly raining. It's overcast, but it's very tall. As I look around here, all the signs say, it says Spectrum Center, home to Buzz City. Yeah, this is where the Charlotte Hornets play. I think it's a basketball stadium here. And there's a light rail system here. And we're gonna just continue walking for today and see what we can see downtown. Still drizzling here. Obviously not many people out in the street here because it's drizzling. But it's nice. I see a bunch of statues up here. We'll have to see what these statues are all about. According to the sign over here, it says this corner is dedicated to Nathaniel Greene, 1742 to 1786, replaced Horatio Gates as the leader of the American Army opposing Lord Cornwallis. He assumed command in Charlotte in December 3rd, 1780. So I'm thinking that's supposed to be Nathaniel Greene over there in the corner. Interesting. When reading up on some history, it says here was the Battle of Charlotte. It says Cornwallis's army captured Charlotte after a fight here with Davies' troops September 26, 1780. I also read that this downtown area was pretty much established in the 1940s when people in Charlotte complained that there wasn't much to do here. This particular street that I'm on right now used to be a cotton market, but then it got developed into this downtown area as kind of like an entertainment place. Now it's called the District 1, and you can see there's all sorts of entertainment areas, and we're just a few blocks from the stadium, so that kind of makes sense. This is called the Children's Plaza. I see some statues over there, and I see a plaque over there. We'll see if we can read that plaque and see what the plaque says. It says, in honor of the trustees of Liberty Hall. Don't know who these people are. I guess these are the people, Daughters of the American Revolution. Okay. A lot of American Revolution history here. Oh, it says the site of Liberty Hall, 1777. Got it. Now it's the Children's Plaza. Check it out. Found a really cool cherry blossom tree here. And some more artwork here. And I think that might be an old church over there. And a nice little park. Very cool, interesting things to see here in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. Here we're 2,659 miles away from Twain, California. I'm from California. I don't know where Twain, California is. It says Mark, Illinois, 836. They must be sister cities to Charlotte, but I've never heard of those cities before. Charlotte, North Carolina is home to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I can see a bunch of cool looking cars over there. I think I'm gonna go get closer and see what kind of cars they are. A little bit closer. When I get a little bit closer to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I can actually see some of the cars a little bit better. From here you can see the cars inside, which is kind of cool. Some very classic cars there. I'm not that much of a car guy, but it is still fun to see all the colorful cars here at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Very colorful Uptown Farmers Market here with equally colorful school bus. I don't think that's a school bus anymore, but very cool looking. In this nice little park in 2nd Ward, and they call this the Holocaust Plaza Memorial here. The Holocaust dedicated to those of the Jewish faith who lost their lives in World War II. Lots of ducks and geese here. It's a beautiful park here in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. Still overcast, but it's still nice. This is the Peace Officer Memorial for Charlotte, North Carolina. And looks like those are those who've fallen in duty here in Charlotte, North Carolina, around the monument there. Little midnight diner over here. Looks like they're open. I think I'm gonna go there for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Let's see what's on the menu over here. Reminds me of an old Superman movie. That was a really good breakfast. Nothing beats Southern biscuits. Those were amazing. That is the place to go. Wasn't even that expensive either. So I really enjoyed my meal here at the Midnight Cafe there. Over here by the Spectrum. Like I've made kind of a circle because I'm back by the Spectrum Center, and there's that light rail system again that I saw before. Weather is getting a little bit better, but it's still overcast and still a little bit drizzly today. Gotta watch out for puddles. Here, this tablet marks the site of the home of Captain James Jack, Revolutionary Patriot, bearer of the Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence to the Continental Congress in Philadelphia in 1775. Okay. Next to Morton's Steakhouse. We're over here by Truist Field, home of the Charlotte Knights. My guess is this is like a minor league baseball team, like maybe an A or a double A team. Never heard of them, but very cool stadium. You don't even have to buy a ticket for this stadium. You can just watch from outside. If there was a game, you would be able to see everything. We are now at Romare Barden Park. Romare Barden was born in 1911 and died in 1988, and was an African-American artist and writer, and many of his collages and songs were childhood memories of North Carolina, and he was born here on the first block of North Carolina, so this park is dedicated to him. This is where I'm staying tonight. It's the Fairfield Inn Suites and Marriott Center on McDowell Street here. It's a nice location right downtown next to some parks and a courthouse. It's going to cost me about $100 a night to stay here, but I like it because it's right in the middle of downtown, and like I said, I'm just right across here from that Holocaust Memorial Park, so that's pretty cool. Here in room 606, nice big bathroom with a nice roll-in shower. I'm not disabled. This must be a disabled room. And there's a nice king-size bed, fully stocked microwave and refrigerator there, fully stocked coffee bar, though I don't drink coffee. Oh, and looks like I can probably somehow get out here to the outside. Let's check this out. Oh, have a little nice outside viewing area, and there's the pool, but it's raining, so I won't be using the pool day. So that's playing up here, and there's some really cool artwork on the walls here. Like that mural, that's pretty cool. Into the House of Fire for lunch and had pizza. It was good, but kind of different because in Charlotte they put honey on their pizza. I'm here at one of the light rail stations. I'm going to try the light rail into downtown for this little night trip that I'm doing right now. We're here at the market on 7th Street. This is like just a little food market court here in Charleston, where you can get all sorts of types of food, and we're going to go check it out. There are so many food options in the market, but the truth is I wasn't that hungry, so I decided to skip the food and go for dessert. I got a waffle, and it was called a cookie dough waffle, and they served it with chocolate chips and vanilla ice cream. It was really good. Here at the Bearden Promenade. Just another place for more food options, but it's very scenic. All these downtown areas are very scenic here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is like 9 o'clock, and one thing that Charlotte does not have, at least not a lot that I can see of, is like 7-Elevens and Circle K, just convenience stores. Downtown doesn't have any convenience stores, not even like a little corner depot or anything. And my razor broke, and so I need to get another razor. So I'm over here at Target, and I'm gonna hope that they have one here. The lady at the reception at my hotel pointed me to a Circle K, but it was a mile away from the hotel, and it's late at night and I don't want to go there, so I'm hoping this will work. Hey, success! I was able to get some razors from Target, which is a lifesaver, so I won't look like a Sasquatch tomorrow. But it's still weird. There is definitely a lack of convenience stores here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like I said, I didn't see any convenience stores, not even like a little bodega in the downtown area. Very weird. I'm on the outskirts of downtown right now. Breakfast at the hotel was great, but I thought it was kind of funny that instead of jelly, they gave me honey. I guess honey is the preferred sweetener in Charlotte.
Please stand clear. Doors are closing. Train is about to move.
Over here we have the Grand Bohemian Hotel. I think this is probably like the fanciest hotel in North Carolina. Just across the street from the First, I think that's the First Presbyterian Church. Yep, beautiful castle-like church there. I'm over by the old First Presbyterian Church, established in, I think it was 1901, right next to the Grand Bohemian. This is the most fancy hotel in Charlotte. That's where Toni Braxton was staying last night for her concert. Correction, and the sign here says 1821. I thought it was 1901. It's 1821. Beautiful building here. Here at Settlers Cemetery. This is the oldest cemetery here in Charlotte. Some of the earliest known people were laid to rest here. Very interesting. Some of the graves here have kind of collapsed and are in various needs of restoration here. So hopefully they get restored soon. These are all American Revolutionary graves. This looks like a Confederate one. Yeah, this is a Confederate one here. Some of them have been restored with newer tombstones, like that one says 1794 in memory of Joseph Whitehurst. So they obviously, some of them have paid to restore for newer tombstones. And some, like that one in the background there, has been, they took the old stone and put it on a new stone. So that's another way of restoring a tombstone. This oak was planted in honor of a visit by General George Washington to Charlotte in May of 1791. So I guess George Washington himself was here in 1791. Very interesting. Scott, it's a DeLorean. It must have gone 88 miles an hour and ended up in revolutionary times, Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. We're over by the old St. Peter Episcopalian Church that apparently has a very cool mural at it. Really cool old houses here in Charlotte, North Carolina. A lot of wood. It's different than California in that they have basements here. Not used to that. In California, we don't really have basements. So that's pretty cool. Very cool building for the First Methodist Church, established in 1927, it says. Very cool. Now that's what I call a tour. Way out in the try Bojangles. Never tried it before. Here it is. I'm ending my time here at the Mint Museum here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been fun learning about the history of Charlotte and just walking around downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.